Oh, back again. What's up, y'all? I'm Tasia. If you don't know, now you know. And this is I'm back again with another video. If I'm not mistaken, this is going to be video number 11, 10 or 11, something around there. Consistency. 10 weeks, 10 videos. Hasn't a Saturday been missed. I just want to point that out. I do not miss. I physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally cannot miss. So yeah, if you ain't tuned in by now, I don't know what the holdup is or what you're waiting for, but you better get with it. I get left. I know y'all read the title, so I know y'all ready for me to get into it. But today, I'm sitting down. So, we just talking today. Ain't no vlogs, ain't nothing real crazy. We ain't traveling, no adventures. But I definitely did want to talk to y'all, specifically my schoolgoers, high schoolers, college, even middle school. It's never too early to start thinking about college, careers, your future. So I definitely wanted to tap in with y'all and give y'all a little bit of feedback from me personally. I felt like that was a mouthful. But anyway, basically today's video is going to be all the things I wish I knew before college about everybody else. But as for my family, like, not a lot of people go to college. If they did go to college, they dropped out or didn't finish or something like that. And like my mom, she went to cosmetology school. I feel like it was a lot that I was walking into blind, only because I didn't really know what to expect, and I didn't really have anybody to look to ask them what to expect, if that makes sense. So I was like, why not, come in clutch, look out for my lovely subs, and give them some tips. So I got them all here on this lovely phone. I texted them to myself. So the first thing I said I wish I knew before college is taking your high school classes seriously. I cannot stress this enough. And when I say I cannot stress, like, if you plan to go to college, you must take your high school classes a little bit serious, because that's what they base off of when you starting, when you're applying, and when they give you classes. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go through high school failing everything, or like a C average through high school, your GPA is going to be low when you start college. So it's going to be hard to work your GPA up to a 3.2, 3, 4, whatever you're looking for, 4.0, if that's how high you're soaring. But it's going to be really hard. Like, me personally, I honestly can say I didn't start taking my grades serious in high school until like the end of 10th grade, 11th year. And then I'm like, dang, like freshman year, I really played around too much. And I mean, it didn't cost me. Like, I'm still doing really, really good, but it could have cost me. Like, definitely start planning for your college applications in your junior year, even your sophomore year, to be even safer. Definitely start doing that. For me, I want to say I decided that I really, really, really wanted to go to college. Like, obviously the thought was there, but I didn't start applying and looking up schools until like the end of my junior year. And I feel like that was way too late. Like, you should start researching your schools, honestly, your sophomore year. Your junior year, you should start applying, and your senior year is when you should start getting exception letters. That's how I feel like it should go. COVID happened around my junior year, so it was like a back and forth for me. Like, do I want to go to college? Because I'm not about to do 4 years of college all virtual, because high school virtual was hard, so I couldn't imagine doing college virtually. So yeah, it was a lot of back and forth for me. Definitely start applying for school as early as possible. The next one I have on the list is your first year classes in college are gonna have nothing to do with nothing. Me, I'm a business major, and this is my first year, and so far my classes have been like art class, I had a walking class, I had an African dance class. Like, your first year classes aren't gonna be like getting down to the nitty gritty of like this stuff you into, like the classes you would think to take for your major. Definitely don't be alarmed if you start in school and you're like, oh, okay, I'm a nursing major, and then you wind up in like a gym class. Like, everybody first year has like BS classes. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, they don't be having anything to do with anything. The real specific classes go to the upperclassmen. As a freshman, you get to pick your classes last. So all of like the good, important, oh, I need these type of classes are going to be taken by the seniors and the sophomores and the juniors, because freshmen pick last. So yeah, first year, don't expect to be like in principles of business and finance or anatomy, like, you know what I'm saying? Because it might not happen until your sophomore or your junior year, or even your senior year. So yeah, that's definitely something I wish I knew, because I was ready to walk in there and be in business analytics class or something like that. And I walked in there and I was in African dance, which I hated. Because looking at the classes and the requirements for your major, you may not be good at bio, but you might have to take a bio class for your major. Same for me, like I told y'all, I'm a business major. So one of the required courses was college algebra for my first semester. And y'all, I'm not good at math. I'm not good at algebra. I'm not good at numbers. I'm not good at number lines. I'm not good at shapes. Anything that has to do with math, algebra, plus, minus, equals, not good at it. So I was really like sick when they was like, oh, you got to take algebra. And then I'm gonna have to take pre-calc too for business. And I'm like, yo, what? But yeah, definitely, I wish I would have knew to research not only the major I want to do, but the specific requirements for my major, depending on which school I pick. Yeah, you can look at the school and go down and see what type of curriculums they offer, but you want to see what classes will be needed for each curriculum, because you don't want to be in a situation where you're like in nursing, and I keep saying nursing, but it's a really good example. You don't want to be in a nursing major and then they'd be like, oh, you have to take this human bodily fluids class, and you'd be like, oh, like, no, I don't like that, like, I don't know nothing about human bodily fluids. Now you kind of in a pickle, because it's either take the class or change your major. So that's definitely something really important, y'all. The next thing I put on the list is definitely make sure you decipher a housing plan. Whether you decide to stay on campus, off campus, in like a college housing apartment, your own apartment with your parents, get a roommate, get a housemate, whatever it is you decide to do, make sure you plan that out before classes start. Please, and I'm saying this to y'all from experience, make sure you have it figured out before classes start, because it's gonna make things a whole lot easier. When I was looking into colleges, I already knew I didn't want to stay on campus. I didn't want a roommate. I didn't want to share the bathroom. So my plan was to stay off campus and get my own apartment. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it did not happen the way I thought it was. By the time classes started in the summer, I was still staying at my mom's house. And I was like, this ain't gonna work, because from my mom's house to my school, it was 30-something minutes there and back, and I wasn't feeling it. But thank God, stuff worked out in my favor, and I got to move out in October, and we here now. I'm only like 15-20 minutes away from the school. It's way closer and it's way easier, but it was hard at first. Like the first, August, September, October, the first 3 months or whatever, it was hard, like commuting back and forth. At one point I was like, dang, I might as well just move on campus. But my school has this rule, all first year freshmen who stay on campus can't have their car. I learned after already moving out, I learned that there's like little loopholes into getting your car. Like if you tell them, oh, I have a job on the weekend, and you show proof of your job, then you'll be able to keep your car on campus. But I just didn't want a roommate. I wasn't trying to take no chances. I didn't watch too many crazy roommate story times, and I shouldn't have. I definitely say figure out a housing plan, figure out where you're gonna lay your head. Make sure you do that while you applying, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be like me and be trying to figure it out when class is already started. So yeah, how to balance work and classes. I work and go to school. I only work part-time because obviously I'm in school full-time. So I only work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But this is a good one because not a lot of people think about work and class, because most people who go to college are, like I said, full-time, and they devote all their time to college, so they don't want to work because they don't want to, or just putting too much pressure on themselves. But me, I pay bills, I pay car insurance, I gotta eat, so I work. But my thing is, for me personally, school, classes, assignments is always gonna come before work. So my job knows like school is my #1 priority. So if I can't make it to work for whatever reason, or something with school is running over, I just make sure I communicate that with my job. But I will say, like, if you're working or you're looking to start working while you're in school, make sure you find a job that's flexible for students. A lot of restaurant jobs, gas stations, what's another one? I guess some retail jobs. But yeah, definitely find you a job that is flexible with the schedule and they're good with students. You know what I'm saying? Because some jobs will tell you right off the bat, like, you need to be able to work 6 days a week or we don't need you. Even if you do find a job that's part-time, that's willing to work with you, give yourself balance. Like, if you know you go to school Monday through Friday, you might want to only work Saturday, Sunday, to give yourself not only a break, but time to sit down and actually do assignments when you're not in class, and also time to breathe. Like, do you for a second, scroll on Instagram, I don't know, but you always want to give yourself time to breathe and time to take a break, because the first thing you don't want to do is burn yourself out, and that can happen really quickly. Like, take my word for it. Parties on and off campus. Okay, so one thing I learned about my school, my university, my HBCU, they love to party. They love to party so much that if there's not off-campus events, they'll throw parties in the dorms. But what I learned is that if the party is not approved by an RA or somebody higher up, somebody who runs the dorm, it's going to get shut down. So don't waste your time. If you're partying, party off campus or party at an event that's okay by like the school, because if not, it's just gonna get shut down and it's gonna blow everybody's night. So yeah, party off campus. That's what I recommend. Ooh, next thing on the list, make sure you are on top of your FAFSA.
Hey, spit it out, man. Spit it out, bro.
I always say it wrong. Your financial aid form. Make sure you're on top of your financial aid form. And also make sure you are brainstorming either with your parents, your guardian, your loved one, even if it's you yourself and I up here by yourself, brainstorm a payment plan. I know some people, parents got college savings for them. Some people don't. Some people have financial aid. Some people, parents pay out of pocket. Some people are putting themselves through school. So definitely make sure when you're looking at schools, not only look for the classes and the curriculums, but also look at tuition, how much stuff is like that, and see what works better for you. And then when it comes to the financial aid form, one thing I didn't know that I wish I knew is you have to do it. You have to fill out the form every year. And it's annoying. That form is really annoying. I just had to do mine for next year, and I did it wrong, so I had to go to my mom's house and like have her sit down and do it with me all over again. It is annoying. Like, I hate the financial aid form, but I love the financial aid money. Make sure you look into your financial aid, see how much they'll award you. Definitely look into loans, scholarships if you can, and definitely look at your high school, because I know a lot of high schools have really good scholarships just for like being active, involved, or like doing activities for the high school. They'll give you scholarships, recommendation letters, all of that for college. So keep that. So I do have some questions from some of my followers that's in high school or about to go to college or thinking about college. So somebody asked, high school versus college, is it different than high school, and is it worth it? Yes, high school and college are very, very, very different. I personally was one of the type of people who did not like high school. Like, don't get me wrong, I didn't have a problem with school and like going to school and schoolwork, but I didn't like the vibe of high school. I didn't like the people, the attitudes, the teachers. I didn't really like the classes, you know what I'm saying? They just teach you math, English, art, PE. Like, in college, you got real critical classes about stuff that you need. Like, I have a required course that I have to take for my major, and it's what is it called? I think it's called Principles of Financial Management. Like, that's something you should learn in high school, is how to manage money, because when you get to college, you're really going to want to know how to manage money, and high school doesn't do that. So I wasn't a big fan of high school, but I do love college. It's so much different. It's more freedom. The vibe is different. The professors are different than, like high school teachers. I'd say this very, very lightly. For the most part, the students and like your peers are more mature. I would definitely say it's better than high school, only because you're grown, you have more freedom, you know what I'm saying? And you can't stay on campus at high school. Like, and even though I don't stay on campus, like I have friends who stay on campus and I literally be there with them all the time. So I think it's so much better. And then you got like Chick-fil-A. At high school, you don't have that. You just have whatever they give you in the cafeteria. Is it worth it? I feel like that's a personal question, but in my opinion, if you already have your career, your major, your minor, and all of that planned out, then I definitely do think it's worth it. Just make sure you do the type of schooling that's perfect for you. If you're a virtual type of learner, do that. If you want to go to a university, do that. A community college, do that. HBCU, do that. However you want to get your education, get it. It's no one way to do it, but the only person who's gonna know if it's worth it is you at the end of the day. Next thing someone asked about is dating in college. Woo, girl. I'm glad you asked. When it comes to dating, I didn't see too many people sharing the same man. I'm not gonna lie to you. But 9 times out of 10, if you're talking to a boy, about 15, 20 girls then I'll be talking to him. So dating in college is hit or miss. It's hit or miss. I feel like just go to college for your education. Don't go to college for marriage. If you're looking for marriage, go to the altar, but don't go to college looking for love. Go to college looking for a degree. But I would say, like, if you have a relationship already and you go into college, especially if like that person's not going to college with you, it's really just time management, like, and communication. Y'all communicate, y'all manage each other's time, make time to see each other. It's not too hard, but I do think it is harder when you're in school and like your like partner's not in school, because I guess I could say they don't really understand how much it is for you and how like much time and effort you have to put into school. And then if they're not in school, they're probably working, so they're putting a lot of time and effort into that. So I really just say dating in college is what you make it, and it definitely depends on your person. But I mean, it's not a bad thing. Like, it's like dating in high school is hit or miss. Like, it's a lesson or a blessing, and then you move on. Next, it says friends and social life on camp. Tell us a little bit about that. Okay, friends and social life on camp. Like I told y'all, I was not the high school person. Like, yeah, I have friends in high school, but do you see them now? Oh, okay. So yeah, like I wasn't really like the Miss Popular in high school, like didn't have all the friends, but college is a different place. Like in high school, everybody wants to be such a mean girl. Everybody wants to be clicked up and in this little group and, oh, you can't sit with us, you know, type stuff. But in college, it's different. Like, you got to think about it. All these people is coming from different walks of life, all to the same university to live with each other. And we all don't know nobody. We all away from our friends, family, siblings, you know. So everybody's looking to make friends. Everybody's looking to feel comfortable. Everybody's looking to not fit in, but like making friends in college was really easy. Like, social life in college is easy because nobody's gonna relate to you better than the people who go to your school, or like, you know, people who go to school. Nobody's gonna relate to you better. So it's definitely it's not hard to make friends. Like, it's not hard to have a social life, but you also have to be the type of person who wants to go out and get involved, like with school and campus activities. Like, you can't be the type of person who just sits home all day or sits in your dorm all day, you know what I'm saying? And it's nothing wrong with taking time for you, taking study time, doing what you need to do. But to meet people and have a social life and be socially involved, you have to get up, go outside and speak. So yeah, definitely it's a lot easier than high school, I would say. But I'd be lying if I said everybody was more mature than we was in high school. And if everybody wasn't a weirdo, because I've already met some weirdos myself. But yeah, it's not hard making friends. It just depends on you. The next thing was professors and advisors. Professors and advisors. We gonna get to advisors in a second because I have a rant about them. As for professors, I think professors are a whole lot different than high school teachers because, like I said, we're grown, so they're not going to chase you around to do no work. They're not going to chase you around for no assignment. They're just going to show up to class. They're going to do their lecture. They're going to put up their PowerPoint. They're going to assign their work, and they're going to grade it. They're not going to, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to chase you around. And that could be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on who you are, who the person is. But I just feel like it's a lot more, they're a lot more lenient, if that makes sense. They give you the freedom to do your assignment how you want to do it, as long as you do it when it's supposed to be due. And yeah, advisors. As for the advisors at my school, they suck. They do not advise. They do not communicate. They don't do their job. Like, my advisor would be sending us workshops and like internships and like links and emails about that late. Like, he'd send us an email 2 days after the workshop already finished. Like, So sometimes your advisors really do not help. Like, you're just gonna have to go out there and figure it out by yourself. Like, talk to other students, talk to upperclassmen, talk to different professors. If you have your first year experience class, or it might be called something else for different schools, but you know, the freshman seminar class, ask those teachers because they're really helpful. But sometimes your advisor is not the most helpful person on earth, and that sucks because their job is to advise. Required workshops and meetings, that's a good thing. That's a good thing to talk about, because I didn't know they had these. But for some of your classes or for some of your teachers, they're gonna have like required workshops or required study groups or things like that are mandatory and are a grade. So like, back to balancing school and work, if you're the type of person who works and you have a required workshop pop up, like, you need to make sure that you find the time to set up a workshop, but also, you know, still be able to get to work and clock in, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a balance thing, but don't overwhelm yourself. That's the number one thing. Do not sit here and overwhelm yourself. If you need to take a break from work, do that. Just do what you need to do so that you're not overwhelming yourself. And the last thing is everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. Parties, games, events, everything is first come, first serve, or appointment only. So be earlier than early. Like, if you're going to a game, be early if you don't want to be standing in line all day. Be early if you want to see. Be early if you got a group of friends and y'all all want to sit together. And when I say appointment only, if you want to meet with a teacher, you most likely need an appointment. If you want to meet with student accounts, you're going to need an appointment. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I wish I knew, because they were telling us how they have all these different wellness services, counseling services, and we thinking you could just walk up in there. Baby, no, you gotta make an appointment. You gotta actually make an appointment for tutoring as well, like at my school. So yeah, definitely be early, make your appointment, set your appointment in advance, get you a planner, get you an agenda, use the, where is it at? Because I use it all the time. Here we go. Use the reminders app. You will need to do that. Use the reminders app. And yeah, do what you need to do to make sure that you're successful and you graduate and you get your degree and you go on to have that beautiful career you want to. Anyways, y'all, that's it for all the things I wish I knew before I started college, or college tips, college thoughts, college talk, college tea, whatever y'all want to call it. Let me know if y'all want a part 2, and let me know if y'all want more college talk videos, because college is my whole life, school is my whole life. That's all I do is go to class. So if y'all want to know anything specific about school, specific about business administration, interior design, because that's what I'm looking to do, first year stuff, first semester stuff, anything like that, come holla at me. I'm not gonna sit here and talk anymore because I got stuff to do. What time is it? 6:41. I got stuff to do, so I will see y'all in the next video. Don't be shy. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, share it, share with your friends, your cousins, your besties, your ex-besties, your ex-besties, bestie, everybody. Yeah, come back next Saturday and see what's good with me. Bye, y'all.